I've been reviewing different meal companies to figure out which one offers the best kit. They all have basically the same price point at $9 a portion. If you add your own side salad, or you should be able to split that in half and have lunch the next day at most of these companies. So price point really wasn't a factor. I would love it if a cheaper service came out, but so far they're all hanging out in the same price range. Although some of them say they're cheaper than others, it's not a significant amount. So that's why price is not a category, at least yet. So what I did is I ordered a steak and potatoes meal, and then 2 other meals from all 5 of these services except for Hungryroot, because they are a plant-based service. So there was no, there wasn't even a steak-like option. There wasn't even like a, maybe there was some kind of tofu option, but I don't really like tofu. So the number 2 service is going to be HelloFresh. I thought that this service was actually going to be the best, but someone else beat them. And so I'll spend the rest of the time telling you why, even though HelloFresh gets all 5 stars across every price point, someone still beat them. So for ease of use, 5. It was really an easy to subscribe to site. Everything came exactly the way it was supposed to come. I didn't have any spoiled ingredients from them. Cooking experience was 5. They actually will beat the number 1 spot for cooking experience, just because their recipe times were a little bit shorter. So it was, I'm trying to remember, it might have been 30 to 40 minutes for, a good sized dinner, which I think is in a reasonable cooking time window. The quality was really good, really beautiful meat, really beautiful salmon. They didn't have as many herbs as some of the other companies, which is probably how they keep their price point down, but they did have a lot of side dishes, and some of these companies didn't have side dishes at all. So I thought the quality of the food was very good. The portion sizes, I also gave them a 5. Healthy portion size, more than enough for me to have lunch the next day. If you have a man in your life, I'm sure it would be enough, or very, very close. And the taste and selection, I also gave them a 5. I thought that they had more recipes than everybody else, or at least the same number. I thought the recipes were really good, easy to follow, easy to understand. The reason they didn't get the number 1 spot is that some of the ingredients just were slightly lower than the number 1 company for me. So please stay tuned to finish out this series with me and see who took the number 1 spot.